following is a presentation of Spring Hill Sports Live. It's time for Spring Hill High School Athletics. On your home for the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live. Spring Hill Sports Live is presented by Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Also by It's time for the Broncos, right here on your home for Spring Hill High School Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Live. And good Wednesday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Spring Hill High School, the side of this single matchup between the Spring Hill Lady Broncos and the Lady Wildcats of Louisburg. BJ Harris along with you, alongside me, Caden Carbajo, as we settle in for this single girls matchup here, a conference tilt between the Broncos and the Wildcats. So the Broncos coming in at 5-3 on the season, Wildcats at 4-4. Lady Broncos coming off their last outing against Eudora, a tough loss in that one where they fell 42-56. Their only conference loss of the season. Before that, they had won 4 in a row, and were feeling pretty good about themselves. Did have a game against Tonganoxie postponed to February, and now here we are on Wednesday. So it's been a full week since the Broncos have played. And hopefully they've had a chance to work on some stuff, but also keep rolling with some of the things they were doing pretty well because they were playing pretty good. One of those was Jenna Weber, 18 points the other night against Eudora in a very nice outing for her. Weber on the season is having a really good year so far, and hopefully she will continue to do that, and everybody else has played very well. We've seen Sydney Busher come on strong at time coming off the bench, averaging nearly 5 points a game as a freshman. Kate Milroy always steady at 7.5 points per game for her. And then Weber is over in double figures with 10 points a game. And then Kaylee Oakes has been that anchor down in the paint along with Lorelai Harris. And so Coach has got a pretty good little rotation going right now. And the Broncos, when playing their best, can really compete against the teams. I expect this one to be a pretty good contest. The Wildcats 4-4 on the year, 1-3 in Frontier League play. And they have dropped 3 in a row. After winning their first 3 of the season, they beat Tonganoxie, Burlington, and Garnett, and then have lost 4 out of the last 5. And reeling just a little bit here is Louisburg. They've got a good squad, though, whenever they're playing well. Brianna Kuhlman is a factor for them, but really it comes down to Jordan Meinstead along with Emma Prettyman. So Meinstead on the edge, a big, long, athletic guard, and then Prettyman, a strong, powerful post down inside that has really been a factor for them when they've played well. And so I've had a chance to see Louisburg a few times. I've seen Spring Hill 8 times now, and so I'm pretty confident that this will be a pretty competitive game. Plus, you've always got the rivalry factor. We've seen a freshman game that was decided by, I think, 2 or 3 points, a JV game that was decided by 3 points, and I'm expecting much of the same here tonight in this single girls matchup. We'll step away, take a quick break. We are in the midst of the Comfort Designs pregame show. Comfort Designs is Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company, operating here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. To learn more, go to comfortdesigns.net or call 913-592-4453. We'll talk about this one more. Get you ready for tip-off here from Spring Hill as the Broncos take on the Wildcats on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and USD 230. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Spring Hill, call 913-592-5552 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Back on the Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show, BJ Harris along with you as we are just minutes away from the start of this one as the Broncos get ready to take on the Louisburg Wildcats, just in a single girls matchup. Not much to talk about on our area matchups, brought to you by our good friends at Apex Massage Therapy. Massage isn't just a luxury, it's a way to a happier, healthier life. Kylie at Apex Massage Therapy knows your aches and pains may be the same as others, but your treatment plan doesn't have to be. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-575-1079. Apex Massage Therapy, 913-575-1079. Again, not much to talk about. However, we were here yesterday momentarily before some technical issues took us off the air. We do apologize for that. Actually, we never were on the air, but we got all that squared away, I believe. And we'll be back with more action tomorrow at the Spring Hill Invitational Basketball Tournament. Spring Hill fell yesterday 75-45, a tough team against a really good Olathe South team. I did stick around to watch a good portion of that game, and Olathe South pretty good. The front side of that bracket, pretty tough. Broncos find themselves on the back side of it. We'll have that for you tomorrow, 4:45 tip-off, approximately 4:30 pregame for that one coming up tomorrow. And then you see in that bracket, depending on how things work out, whether we'll play at 4:45 on Friday or 3 o'clock on Friday. Regardless, we'll have that game for you here from Spring Hill High School in the Spring Hill Invitational Basketball Tournament. Being here yesterday, I tell you what, Gary Howard and his crew do an excellent job. Can't bump that. We got a problem now. No clock for a minute. Don't move. They do a great job with that tournament, and it is such a fun one, and they do a good job going out and getting teams from outside the area that can give everybody a nice test, at least get a chance to see some different competition. And then obviously you've got your big school in like Olathe South and Hutchinson coming in, a little bit bigger school, and Glendale down to Springfield coming in here as well. And so it just really gives you a different look. And even though that didn't go the way you wanted it to last night with the Broncos, you did get a chance to see some pretty good basketball with Olathe South. So just a few minutes away from tip-off here in this one. We'll take a little quick break as they do the national anthem, starting lineups here inside the gym. Opening tip-off coming up next here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
First Option Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit gobrawley.com to learn more.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is the area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you place that faulty trimmer or mower, bring it to Hers and let their experts get you back to work. Hers also takes care of hydraulic hoses, cylinder reseal, and mechanical control cables, such as push-pull, brake, throttle, and more. Plus, they carry quality equipment like Bobcat mowers, Steiner tractors, grass trimmers, and more. Hers is even a UPS drop-off station. To learn more,
Come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call us at
913-247-3530.
Pankey Plumbing in Spring Hill is a proud supporter of Bronco Athletics. Keeping your plumbing system in good shape can do wonders for your property's value and lifespan. Get exceptional plumbing services when you hire the plumbing specialist at Pankey Plumbing. At Pankey Plumbing, they take pride in their work and guarantee the best plumbing services in the shortest time possible at the most reasonable price. To learn more, give them a call at 913-568-8201 or visit PankeyPlumbing.com. Go Broncos!
Here we go. Opening tip-off brought to you by Seats Incorporated. Kick off your new career with a stop at Seats Incorporated, the leader in manufacturing of quality seating and accessories for vehicles with competitive wages and benefits. To see all their openings or to apply online, go to seatsinc.com. Center court will be Jenna Weber leaping against Jordan Mindstead. Big Frontier League matchup. Broncos feeling pretty good about the Frontier League, but Wildcats just 1-3. Broncos have only had their one loss. That was to Eudora last time out, as I mentioned. Coral Cowan going to get the start here tonight, along with Kate Milroy, Lorelei Harris, Jenna Weber, and Kaylee Oakes for the Broncos. Mindstead, Addison Ross going to pull the trigger on a three right off the bat, and she drops it in. So that's one way to get it started for the Wildcats. Three-point shot, not a huge part of the Broncos' game plan, but they can shoot it from time to time, and when they get hot, they can be effective. But they like to pound it in, be very deliberate in half court, and been able to work for them. There's a good example of it. Get it into the paint. Kaylee Oakes fighting hard, loses her footing a little bit, goes down hard. She'll get up and go the other direction. Here come the Wildcats. This will be one of those teams for Spring Hill that will be able to test their athleticism a little bit. Broncos are pretty good at getting up and down the floor, but Wildcats have some pretty good athletes that are able to do just the same as they whip it around Ross in the right corner. She'll have a couple of dribbles and go top of the key here for Kuhlman. Back over left side, Mindstead. She'll look to attack baseline. There's another three from Ross. Same spot, same result. A 6-0 run, all from two shots off one person. Cowan looking to attack. Into the paint. She'll push up with the right hand off the glass, no good. Rebound by Oakes. Still down there, steps across, shot no good off the iron, and another empty frame for the Broncos. Here come the Wildcats running the floor in transition. Mindstead, stop, pull up, 15-footer on the way, no good, and rebound pulled out of there by Oakes. Here she comes, up and down the floor. Oakes leading the way. Dangerous pass gathered up by Weber. She'll step back. Now she's got to dump it off inside for Harris. Harris in the paint. Back out to Weber. Weber will attack. Little runner with the left hand, no good. And out of bounds, it'll go off of the Broncos and back to the Wildcats here with 6:04 to go in the first quarter. Give you a little radio play-by-play there for a second, Caden. You appreciate that? You like that?
Yeah.
That's good. Didn't mean to, it just started happening. Sometimes you're an old dog like me, your brain just kicks into radio mode. I don't know. Right side going to be controlled by the Wildcats and Kuhlman. Matching up against Coral Callan. Good defense by Coral right on top of her. Made it a little too good, and a foul called. First of the ball game. And she'll pick up her first. In comes Freegon, in comes Busher. Out goes Harris, and out goes Callan for the Broncos. Pretty standard rotation. Ross back over right side. She'll dump off inside for Mindstead. She goes right at Kaylee Oakes, and Oakes, who's battled foul trouble all year long at different times, knows how important picking one up this early is, and not much she could have done really, but in that position she was put in. Inbound deep for Mindstead. Over to Ross. A stutter step. Freegon thought she traveled. She may have. Basketball gods say she did. They give the ball right back to the Wildcats. Trailing, though, is Mindstead. And she gets a hold of Kate Milroy. Milroy's a little bit shaken up after that. She was trying to get the block. Body was certainly not intentional. But Milroy a little bit shaken up on that. Tough as nails, but it's a little slow to get up. So injury timeout. 5:32 to go here in the first quarter. Broncos down by 6, yet to score. Have had some opportunities here in the first 90 seconds. 88 seconds. No, it was more than that. It's been 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes here. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with more here from Spring Hill High School.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Prime Accounting Solutions in Spring Hill is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, services, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-592-2050. Visit them at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or go online to primeaccounting.net.
Well, Kate Milroy off the floor, not under her own accord, and so not putting any weight on her left leg. So that will be a big-time loss for the Broncos. Hopefully that is a temporary injury and not something more long-term. So they will be playing without one of their starters, certainly one of their leaders, and main contributors. Second leading rebounder on this team is Kate Milroy, and so she will be out. Next person up, though, Coral Callan comes back into the ball game after sitting down briefly to replace Milroy. Broncos have the basketball. Here's Busher. Right back to Weber. Deep one for Kaylee Oakes on the way. No good. Long rebound, though. She'll end up back with it. Callan looking to attack. It poked out of her hands by Kuhlman. It'll stay with the Broncos here with 5:13 to play. 2 threes by Addison Ross. The difference here in this ball game is she knocked down back-to-back threes on possessions from the exact same spot on the floor. Other than that, it's been pretty quiet. Very quiet. Weber trying to answer for 3 herself. Nope. And rebound pulled out of there. Behind Delaney Wright, she'll lead the charge. Scoop off Ross. One dribble by Mindstead. Good block by Oakes. Right in her face. The stuff by Kaylee Oakes. Running the floor. Freegon trying to finish. Can't. Broncos have had so many opportunities close to the basket and just have not been able to get it to go through the circle. Ross going back to her comfy spot over there on just left of the top of the key. Coolman will try the other side. It's on the way, no good. Rebound pulled out of there and kicked out of bounds. They're going to say it stays with the Wildcats. 4:36 to go first quarter. Getting no boys tonight. Boys will be back in action at the Spring Hill Invitational Basketball Tournament coming up tomorrow. 4:45 tip-off as they take on Mill Valley in the backside of that bracket. Right with it on the right side, working against Callan. It's a Division I track athlete that she's trying to keep up with. She'll have it right side. Dump off inside Mindstead. Shot off the glass, no good. There is Prettyman. She can't finish, and rebound pulled out of there. Somebody may have forgotten to take the lid off the basket after the tournament last night. Good dish by Callan with the left hand, no good by Busher. Ross all the way with the left hand. She's got all 8 of their points, does Addison Ross. And it's an 8-0 run to start things. Broncos digging themselves in a hole, and without one of their main players on the floor, that is going to be way off the mark and out of bounds. Coach might have a timeout forthcoming. Settle down his kids. We'll see. Another bucket goes through the hole without them scoring. I guarantee he does. That's not a money-back guarantee. Caden, I don't trust myself enough for that. But Ross with it on the right side. Moving over to the right side, just into the ball game. Delaney Talley for the Wildcats. Looking to push in. Scoop with the right hand. What a take there. Just into the ball game to get it to go was Ava Baker. First person not named Addison Ross to score for the Wildcats, and now it's a 10-0 run. Foul call on Ross, her first. Team foul number 2. Just inside three-point range. No, Murray had to pull it down. Weber takes one, and loose ball. There is Busher. Got it stripped out of her hands. Right back to her. Now she's stuck. Keep working. Probably 3 seconds, but they don't count it, and then they'll get the first bucket. That snaps a 10-0 run. Busher came under right at around the 3-minute mark. Left side Baker. Skip pass to the top of the key Mindstead. She'll look to attack. Stripped by Weber. Here she comes. Good transition defense by Louisburg to keep that one from running away from him. Off to the corner for Tessa Dawson, who's just checked in. She'll have a pump fake, ball fake around there. And ball rolled out of bounds off of the Wildcats. Will stay with the Broncos here with 2:33 to play first quarter. Lorelei Harris going to check back to the ball game. She'll replace Kaylee Oakes. And Prettyman comes in for the Wildcats and replaces Mindstead. Weber to get it in. Easy inbound. Easy finish for Busher. 10-4 your score, 2:26. Broncos need a flurry here down the stretch. A couple of stops and some buckets and kind of wipe this first quarter away. Baker on the right wing. Good closeout there by Busher. Off left side for Ross, working against Weber. It's a fun matchup there. Here on the top of the key, looking to pump fake. Stepping around. Tally. Back out she'll go for Baker. Shot no good. And glass cleaned by Jenna Weber. Here they come in transition. That's a carry by Tessa Dawson. Defense had a little bit of a factor in that one. $1:55 to play here, first quarter, 10-4 your score. Broncos have held serve at least here over the last. Driving with the right hand, shot no good. Rebound again, pulled out of there by Harrison. There's the stop you needed. Dawson pumping, kick for Weber. There's Busher. Broncos being patient here in the half court. Dawson looking to attack, lost a handle on it. They're going to say it went off the Wildcats. Good, fortunate bounce the ball there. Oak's going to check back to the ball game. Freegon will come back in as well. Busher's going to get a break, and so will Dawson. The thing about losing Kate Milroy is that's not somebody that you can easily replace. Her skill set is pretty unique to what she does. Her speed and athleticism, her ability to find the ball, and plus 4 years of quite a bit of experience on the hard court. There's Jenna Weber for three. She pulled a trigger from there earlier, and the Broncos are on a 7-0 run of their own. Other end of the floor, and a foul going to be called. And that's going to send Losey to the free throw line to shoot. 2. Foul was called on Freegon, her first. Team foul number 3 on the Broncos. And Losey at the free throw line to shoot. Losey knocks down the first one. Here comes the second. Up and in. Broncos run will stop at 7, but still a nice little way to end this first quarter. Try to get one more at least here. Going to attack Weber. No, off right side. She'll give way for Murray. Molly Murray. As Busher gets set to come back into the ball game, likely for Oaks. Waiting seconds of this one. Good look down inside. Weber just throws one up, and she draws the foul. A prayer of a shot. Never really had a chance, but just the act of it will send her to the free throw line for a couple of freebies with 40 seconds to play here in this first quarter. Callan and Bush are going to check in at the next opportunity. And the first one's no good. A rare miss from Weber, who's a near 80% free throw shooter. Out goes Murray, and out goes Harris for the Broncos. As I mentioned, Callan and Bush are back in. Busher did come in for Harris and not Oaks. 36 seconds to play. Broncos back to within 4 of trailed by as many as 10 already here in this one. Good recovery by Callan. Now close out by Weber. Dish for Baker. She'll pull the trigger and a deep three up and good. Pretty good little player. She's got 5. .13 seconds to play here in this first quarter. Weber with it. One-on-one with Losey. She's got the advantage there. Way too early on that one, but she'll pull the trigger on it. Looked good, didn't go. Losey loose ball. Now Freegon's got it. Jump ball going to be in favor of the Broncos. They'll get another crack at it with .8 seconds to play. Weber needs to watch that clock a little closer and wait to attack. She pulled the trigger on that with about 7 seconds. .8's chance to barely catch and shoot. She will. It's a good look at one, about as good a look as you can think on 8.8 seconds, but that's the way the first will end. Broncos down by 7. They've trailed by as many as 10, but have a little bit of momentum. We'll see if they can carry it into the second quarter next on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Grand anytime or learn more at michaelgrand.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Veterinary Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. Coming soon, a new location here in Paola in the industrial park with cattle haul-in and boarding and grooming. With 24-hour emergency services and 3 other locations in Louisburg, Drexel, and Martin City, and a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Back underway here as we head into the second quarter of this one. Broncos down by 7. Dug themselves in an early hole. Good attack by Mindstead just off the mark. Loose ball going to be knocked out of bounds off the Broncos as we come out of the gate. Wildcats will keep it. And a turnover. Broncos will get it back. Got to capitalize here and try to even this thing back up. Broncos let Madison Ross score the first 8 points of the game. It was 8-0. Then they fell behind by 10 and then started to go to work a little bit. Good entry pass by Oaks. Got to finish that one on that right side. It's not her dominant side, and so Busher much more efficient going left, but I'm guessing that'll be a part of her game that will develop also. Mindstead on the right corner. She'll pull the trigger on a corner three. No good. Missed badly. Rebound pulled out of there by Weber. She'll throw it up in front court. Oaks is leading the charge. Oaks will go up with a left-hand layup. Good. Kaylee Oaks drops in her first bucket of the ball game. Goes in double figures. Pulled it within 5. Cut that biggest lead by half. Losey with it. Delaney Wright looking to attack. Jeez Louise. I don't know what happened there. There's a runner by Ross, no good, and rebound pulled out of there by Oaks, helped out by Weber. Off to Busher, just left side. She needs help. Hand off for Freegon. Shake off Ross. And a turnover. Louisburg's going to be pretty good on the defensive end of the floor. They struggle to get offense going, but they can be hassled. So their games they've won, I'll just tell you, have been low-scoring affairs. They beat Tonganoxie first game of the year 36-27, 43-31. Not scoring a ton of points. City Busher finishes, though. She's got 6 points already here in this first half. The Broncos are back to within a possession. They've outscored them 12-5 since their largest deficit have the Broncos. Here's Ross looking to attack. She got him going. Good close out there by Weber. And a travel going to be called on Mindstead. Another turnover by the Wildcats as Dawson gets ready to come back in, and so does Molly Murray. Lorelei Harris also going to come into the ball game. Out goes Oaks, out goes Freegon. And out went Callan for the Broncos. Weber. Busher finds an opening. She'll attack left side. Lots of contact. Just can't get it to go. But Busher will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Not as efficient from the stripe as you'd like, but you give some of that grace when you're just a freshman and have that as limited reps. And I'm sure it's something she will work on and already has improved dramatically here this season from the free throw line and proves it right on the first of that one as she knocks down. Went through with a lane violation. So pulls the Broncos to within 2. 5:45 to play in this first half. Michael Grand, Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show coming up in just a little bit. Be sure you stick around for that. We'll take a look at those halftime numbers. We'll also recap boys' action last night and look at the futures. A 3 by Losey, though, a little step back good. And that three-point shot has been the difference in this one. They've got 3 already pretty efficiently as well. Dawson looking to attack. She scoop off for Busher. Busher, she's going to push in on Prettyman. Back to Dawson they go. Little runner with the right hand. Good by Tessa Dawson. Her first bucket of the ball game. 18-15, 5:01 to go in the first half. Right with it, right corner now to Mindstead. Working against Busher. Good defense by Busher. That will be one of the most athletic posts that she'll have to guard. Certainly one of the quickest this season. And out goes Busher along with Murray. Back in comes, no, Murray stopped there, excuse me. Weber getting a short break. 3 by Ross, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Dawson. She'll push it up in front court to Oaks. Oaks looking to attack. Oaks step through with the left hand, no good. Rebound, though, by Harris. She'll put it up, no good. Harris gets the rebound. She'll have to clear it out for Dawson. So much contact in the paint. I'm going to have to walk around with pool noodles or something all summer long to get my daughter ready for high school basketball. Just whack her about every 5 seconds so she knows what it's going to be like to play in the Frontier League. Good dish by Dawson, that extra pass, and the finish by Harris. That was a tremendous half-court possession, just tenacious, and the Broncos are back to within one. Dump off, another good defensive play by Oaks, and the humanity as everybody hits the floor, but it ends up being a jump ball, and that's in favor of the Broncos, so a stop essentially, and they'll take it. Freegon back into the ball game for Spring Hill. Coach is rotating pretty heavily, and I think that's a reflection of the loss of Kate Milroy. Kate was usually kind of a staple out there. That was a player that never had to come off the floor, and now you're having to change things up a little bit. So far, the Broncos have answered since losing one of their key players. There's the turnover, though. Going the other way, Ross. Mind step for three. No good. And a good rebound there. Broncos are doing great on the defensive glass, limiting to one possessions. Bond nearly lost it. Gathered it back up, though. Oak's going to try to back in on Mindstead. Dish for Harris. Harris, one dribble. Good shot. Can't get it to go, though. Man, that was a nice move to the rack. Just couldn't finish. Broncos trying to get over the hump here and get the lead. 3:11 to play first half. Mindstead doubled. She'll push. It's a block by Oaks, but another foul, and Mindstead hit the hard floor pretty hard. She'll get up. Oaks will pick up her second personal foul. Team foul number 4 on the Broncos. Team foul number 4, rather. Mindstead at the free throw line misses the first one. Not 3 minutes into this game, it was 10-0. So the Broncos have done a pretty good job since that point and have certainly outscored Louisburg pretty dramatically since then. Mindstead knocks down the second one. Timeout taken by the Wildcats. We'll take it along with them. We're back at 1. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Cardinal Glass in Spring Hill is now hiring. Cardinal Glass is a great place to land with immediate openings for production technician starting at $19.01 with a $1 premium for evening hours. Also hiring warehouse and maintenance technicians. Cardinal Glass provides competitive wages and great benefits, including medical, dental, life, health savings, and monthly profit sharing. Call 913-592-6100. Walk-ins are welcome at their facility on North Webster Road in Spring Hill or visit them online at cardinalcorp.com.
Broncos back with it as we come out of the timeout, moving from right to left here as Bond will have it. Off left side for Harris. Way to Weber. Broncos have been pretty good in the half court. Longer the possession, the better. Dan, that was a little hard off the hands. Freegon too tough and out of bounds. It'll go off. A good effort by Weber, or Harris rather, but out of bounds it goes. I'm telling you, I cannot stress, and I've said this a few times, I think already this year on the broadcast, of the difference of getting the lead before halftime and being down by 2, and the Broncos dug themselves in a hole. But if you can get over that, it really does wipe it all away. Until you get the lead, though, that 10-point deficit just kind of is always there. But once you do that, here's a 3 by Delaney right on the way, no good. Good box out by Harris. Going the other way. Weber. Left side for Busher. Somebody better come get the ball from her. Bond attacks. She'll force it up. Shot no good, blocked. Harris at the elbow. And a timeout taken by Coach Freegon. Timeout taken by Coach Freegon. We'll take it along with him. We're back in 30. You're watching Bronco basketball.
Your locally owned hometown Allstate agent is Libby Clark, now at her new location in downtown Spring Hill. Libby and her staff are passionate about the people they serve, helping them protect what matters most. With 24-hour customer service and options for online and in-person appointments, the Libby Clark Agency is the small-town agent you've grown to love, with the experience and products you'd expect from an industry-recognized premier agency. Visit them at their new location in downtown Spring Hill, just one block off Main on Hale, or call 913-686-6205.
Broncos down by 2. With the basketball, 2:03 to play first half. Inbound for Weber just to the right of the circle. Give away to Callan, who's just in the ball game. Free gone. Over to Weber. Nearly lost it. She'll look to attack. Scooped up. And a foul. And Jenna Weber go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 1 of 2 on the night so far from the stripe. Again, near 80% free throw shooter on the season. This is the first one, however. Brooke Powell going to check into the ball game for the first time this year to rousing applause, and one of their key players coming back into the season. And it's nice to get her on the floor as Weber pulls the Broncos to within 1 once again. Off right side for Kuhlman. Nearly lost. Prettyman lost her footing. Busher's done well to defend the paint. Wright picks up Weber. Off left side, Freegon. Freegon, little hesitation, then walked with it. If she would have gone immediately into Busher, Busher was open just for a second, but that window closed quickly. Murray going to check back to the ball game. She'll replace Freegon. Minute 24 to go. There's Ross at the free throw line for Prettyman. Back outside, Baker on the way, no good. Good rebound. Broncos again just continue to dominate the glass. Ball knocked out of bounds by Wright. It'll stay with Spring Hill there with 1:09 to play first half. Shot of the score table. Those guys will work hard all week. A lot of games going to be played here in this gym. They already have a few this week. Busher attacking. That's right in her sweet zone. Full head of steam coming out. Busher's got 9 points in the first half of this one. And the first lead of the ball game for Spring Hill as they take the lead 20-19. We're going to attack Prettyman. Ross, shot no good. Rebound right in the hands of Busher, then stripped out. Gathered up, though, by Powell. Powell going to lead the charge. She walked with it. A little excitement there as she saw an opening to throw that ball down the floor and get an easy one, but it ends up being a turnover. Losey going to check back in for Louisburg, and out goes Kuhlman for Wildcats. We'll talk about that boys matchup last night briefly. Look ahead to tomorrow's game, 4:45 tip-off from the Spring Hill Invitational. Catch and fire 3 for Ross, no good, and another one and done. Long pass up in front court, caught by Murray. Top of the key for Callan. Ball fake, little step around, little high off the glass, no good. And pulled out by Ross, here she comes. Running, shot no good. And loose ball, rebound pulled out there, plenty of time to get something off here. Weber, 2 seconds, now she's gonna be fouled, and they'll get the ball with some time to run a play here with 2 seconds. Wright picks up her second personal foul. Team 6. If I'm Wildcats, you might find somebody who doesn't have any fouls and have a foul right here. Nope. Ugh. They don't call the foul. That's the end of the first half, and that's one way to do it. Okay, well, Broncos dig themselves an early 10-point hole, but battle their way all the way back to get the lead here as we head to the halftime break. 20-19, it's time to kick off the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Michael's goal is to help protect your future and plan for the unexpected. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336 to find out more. We'll talk about this one. Get your halftime numbers more as we kick off the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show on Spring Hill Sports Live.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Grand anytime or learn more at michaelgrand.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367. Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Back out here on the Michael Grant Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. BJ Harris and Caden Carbajo here. A single girls game tonight. Just the ladies in action here as the Broncos host the Wildcats of Louisburg. Broncos coming in at 5-3, the number 8 ranked team in Class 5A right now. Wildcats are 4-4. And it didn't start well for the Broncos as we talk about it here on our Whitesell Optometry Eye on the Game. Keep an eye on your child's screen time. If they're experiencing eye strain or headaches, it might be a good time for an exam. Make an appointment with Whitesell Optometry Vision Source by calling 913-592-2020. And be sure to ask about the 2020 rule. Broncos starting out in a 10-0 deficit as Addison Ross from Louisburg knocked down 2 threes and then a 2 to have 8 points. That's how she ended the first half as well. Broncos would go on a 7-0 run, though, and get it to within 3, 10-7. It's pretty much been game on since that point. They trailed by 7 after 1, but then the Broncos grabbed their first lead with right at 1 minute to play in the first half. After trimming the lead down to 1, it kind of stayed right in that 18-17 mark, and then they got to 19-17, and then a bucket gave them that lead, 19-18, and then they lead there 20-19 at the break. Broncos outscored Louisburg 12-4 in the second quarter with just one field goal, and that was a late one by Emma Losi. They only had that one in the second quarter, so after scoring 15 points in the first, they only scored 4 in the second. Broncos did their part to kind of quiet all that action down. So pretty good half, except for the first maybe 3 minutes of it for the Broncos. They are without Kate Milroy, who left the game with an injury after a hard collision under the basket with Jordan Minstead, and that's kept her out of the ball game for the duration. Do not expect her to return here in this one. 20-19 your halftime score. We'll take another quick break. We come back. We'll talk about that boys game. Take a look at that bracket from the Spring Hill Invitational Basketball Tournament. Get you ready for second half action here from the Spring Hill. The Broncos lead by 1 at the break on Spring Hill Sports Live.
There's the push, and it is a touchdown, Louisburg.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit gobrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes!
You two really need to get Go Brawley.
Weitzel Optometry Vision Source has been the leader in optometry services and vision care in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Weitzel Optometry offers comprehensive eye care, as well as the latest, most popular lenses and frames for Spring Hill and the surrounding communities. Experience modern eye care with advanced diagnostic technology and vision correction products. And with the experience of Doctors Weitzel and Bloodgood, you're sure to see the results you're looking for. To schedule your appointment, call Weitzel Optometry Vision Source at 913-592-2020.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Back out here at halftime. Just a couple more minutes left here in the Michael Grant Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Just get a look at the Broncos. They're warming up a little bit. Wildcats are out here as well, getting their warm-up on. Bronco boys fell in a tough one last night in a really tough Spring Hill Invitational Basketball Tournament bracket. You get a chance to see that there. Fell to Olathe South 75-45. That Olathe South team, every person on the varsity roster was a senior, and they had size everywhere and athleticism everywhere. It was a really impressive team, and that'll be a fun matchup tomorrow following the Broncos game as Olathe South takes on Hutchinson. Glendale out of Spring Hill will take on Blue Valley Southwest. And on the other side of bracket, you see Broncos taking on Mill Valley against Olathe South, led by Chase Bond, the sophomore, with 15 points, including 5 of 6 from the field. 11 points from Luke Metcalf, 9 points from Reese Clowder. Daniel Mitchell coming back off of an injury, didn't play much, but broken finger and just couldn't quite find his range. They'll need him to be better and continue to improve and get healthy if they want to try to snap out of this skid they're on right now. Broncos 0-8 on the year and hoping to get one tomorrow against Mill Valley. Our pregame coverage will start around 4:30, tip off at 4:45 from the Spring Hill Invitational Basketball Tournament. That wraps up the Michael Graham Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Second half getting ready to go. Your second half starting lineups brought to you by our friends at America's Heartland Collection. From antiques to live plants, you never know what you're going to find. Add to your own personal collection. Let them spark your curiosity to America's Heartland Collection, Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5 at 305 South Webster. Also, don't forget to take advantage of our program through Easy Relic. If you see an awesome thing you want to see again, instant replay, you can check that out right there. Text SHHS to 816-406-0051. Just save that in your phone is easy. And anytime you see a play you want to see again, instantly replayed right to your phone within minutes. And it's all free. Tighten that up just a hair, Caden. Here's Mindstead in the lane. Here comes Weber up in front to Callan. Bounce pass, hard one. Oaks, a little bit, maybe a one extra pass. Lucky it hit Louisburg. No, they're going to say it went out of bounds off the Broncos. Sure, that happened. Here's right, wide open, three on the way, no good, too much juice. Good, box out by Oaks, and an outlet to Harris. That's not Harris's fault. That's not her game. She's not the outlet usually. She's a post player. Get down and get set up on the other end of the floor. Into the paint. Broncos got to cut that off. An easy one for Kuhlman. And the back lead back in front for Louisburg. Dump off, good one. Callan in the paint, now kick back outside Oaks. Coral needs to take that one. She had an opportunity there. I don't think she thought she did, but she did. That's tracked down. That might have been back court. It was close. Harris never maintained it. He never attained possession. Oaks facing on Prettyman. Good look by Kaylee Oaks and a finish by Jenna Weber. That was a dime. Back in front. That is like an old-timey phone. You hear that phone ringing? Like a rotary dial phone.
Yeah, that's funny.
Somebody answer the phone. Broncos back in front by one, 22-21. Foul will be called on Tessa Dawson, her first. Team foul number one here in the second half. Ross out high. She'll attack. Good defense by Oaks not to pick up that foul. Ball knocked to the bounds. And it will go back to, no, a foul they're going to call on Prettyman over the back. Her second, team foul number one. Out goes Harris, in comes Busher, who had a game-high 9 at halftime. And out goes Harris and Dawson. Bond back in. Here's Callan for three, no good. Loose ball. Oaks comes up with it. She'll attack. Scoop off the left hand. The foul. What a take there by Kaylee Oaks, starting to get going a little bit. A beautiful assist a moment ago. Now she does it herself. She will give the Broncos their largest lead of the ball game is 3. They've trailed by as many as 10. That was early on. And now a chance to add to it with the and one opportunity. A high arcing shot is up and good. It's just the second field goal of the ball game for Oaks. Oaks only has 5. Weber only has 7. And they don't have Kate Milroy, and the Broncos are up by their largest margin here at 4. Attacking Prettyman. Good defense. A lot of contact on the ball. He might get the body, and that's going to send Emma Prettyman to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul was called on Busher. Her first, team 2. And Prettyman at the free throw line yet to score tonight. First one's off the back iron, no good. .534 to go here in the third quarter. Broncos up by 4, and both of them missed. And Busher fights for that rebound. Outlet to Weber. Here they come. Coach calls out a new play. Weber trying to shake off Delaney Wright. That is tough to do. Oaks. Another good dish. High off the glass, no good. Rebound saved by Busher, no. Just stepped out of bounds. It's a good effort. And it will go back to the Wildcats with 5:11 to go in the third. Out high, Ross controlling it for the Wildcats, being patient. Give way. Here's a three on the way by Wright, no good. Loose ball still to be determined. Now jump ball, and that's in favor of the Broncos. They have won, I think, almost every jump ball so far tonight. A double dribble. A little indecision by Bond. Looking to attack is Coolman. Another good stop defensively for Kaylee Oakes, playing well. Up in front court. There on the right side, Freegon catches. Bond catch, thought about it. Now she'll drive. Dump off, last second, good look. Finished by Busher. And she's in double figures, and another just very unselfish basketball and a timeout taken by the Wildcats. Largest lead of the game is 6 by Spring Hill. We'll take it along with them. We're back in one. You're watching Bronco basketball presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Prime Accounting Solutions in Spring Hill is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, services, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-592-2050. Visit them at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or go online to primeaccounting.net.
(27-21) Broncos off to a really good start here in the second half. They put a flag in the ground down by 10 early on and have not looked back since that point. Limited Louisburg to just 4 points in the entire second quarter, only one field goal. And now Louisburg with it on left side. This is a good portion of this team were major contributors to a team that finished third in the state of Kansas last year in 4A. Mindstead, Kuhlman, Ross, all contributors on that team, albeit not the main, except for maybe Mindstead, but Broncos are doing good. It's going to be a foul, however, on Freegon, her second. That's going to send Delaney Wright to the free throw line. She misses the first one. Wildcats have not done well at the stripe either, so they've left some points out on the floor. And an 0 for 2 trip to the line there. .334 to go here, third quarter. Bond on the right wing. Dump off, Busher. Up with the left hand, no good. Oakes on the floor. Busher gets down there as well. It's going to be a jump ball. This will be in favor of the Wildcats. And it's going to come Baker. Also into the ball game is going to come Delaney Talley. Out goes Kuhlman. Ross right up the middle. At the elbow for Prettyman, working against Busher. Good defense, threw it out of bounds. That all started with the defense at the point of attack there at the elbow. Harris is going to come in, and Molly Murray is going to come in. 3 came out? No. 2 just came out. Bond and Oakes. 27-21, 3:06 to play in the third quarter. Freegon on the right wing. Look backside. Weber. Screen comes from Harris. Step back, moving screen to be called on Harris. She just kind of walked right into that one, never set her feet. I saw it, and I was just happened to be looking right at that. It'll be her first, team foul number 4. Ross went to hand it off to Baker. She wasn't paying attention, setting a screen. She'll get it back, though. Baker at the elbow, kick. Prettyman. Good recovery again by the Broncos. And outside, Ross looking to attack. Nope. Good closeout on the baseline. Loose ball, another turnover. Forced by the Bronco defense. Maybe one going the other way, and Ross should be called for a foul. Again, I'm going to have to go look at the rule book or something. I've seen that more times this year than not, where they cut out somebody's legs and no fouls called. I don't think you can just dive underneath somebody and not cause a foul. I'm going to have to, I don't know. Off to Busher. She'll look to go baseline, working on Prettyman. Hey, that's a double dribble. Yep. Yeah, you've seen Cindy Busher's confidence from the first time she stepped on the floor in that first game to where she's at now is completely different. Much more aggressive attacking-wise, and that's been a nice boost for the Broncos. Top of the key for Losi. Why not? She pulls the trigger on one deep, and it's just too far outside of her range, and out of bounds it goes. With 1:49 to play in the third quarter, since it was a 15-8 game, Louisburg scored 6 points. After the end of one, it was 15 points. They've scored 6 since then, Caden.
Wow.
Yeah. As loose ball, Losey's there. They'll get a turnover here and going the other way. Ross going to charge forward. Tally from way downtown, no good. And now Weber going to lead the charge. Triple teamed at one point. She'll blow it up the sideline. Just keeping it going. Little runner with the left hand, no good. Off that left baseline. Long pass up in front for Tally. Fundamentals have subsided for everybody. And we're just kind of playing a pickup game at times, it seems like. Brooklyn Powell going to check back into the ball game for her second stint. Out goes Harris. Dawson going to come back in. And she will replace Freegon, and now Bond's going to come in and replace Molly Murray. Broncos a good 10-man rotation that's pretty consistent across the board. 11-man really whenever Kate Milroy's in there. So that has been a big part of this successful season. Powell shot up no good. And going to go out of bounds off of that shot. 44 seconds to go in the third quarter. Left side for Tally. Work it through Prettyman. That was a drawn-up play to get it to Ross, and well defended by the Broncos. A rare second chance, though, here for, nope, didn't get it anyways. Turned over. Here comes Weber. Weber forcing the issue. Shot up no good, but she will go to the free throw line. Shoot two will Jenna Weber is 2 out of 4 on the night from the stripe. She's got 7 points in the game. And the first one's missed. She's missed the first one each time, but she's made the second one each time, Caden. So that's a trend. That's a pattern.
That is correct.
I learn about patterns a lot from my 3-year-old.
That's awesome.
Anything that's repetitive that gets pointed out as a pattern. The pattern of not scoring many points, that's where we're on right now. The Broncos went through a pretty good dry spell there as well. But the damage is done. They've grabbed this lead. Here's a catch and fire 3 by Tally. And finally they get one to go. The Wildcats have kind of been throwing them up, just hoping one would go through. And that's their 4th 3 of the game, and it's kept them in this one. But it's a 4-point lead. Broncos trailed by 7 after 1, led by 1 after 2, and now lead by 4 after 3. We head to the fourth quarter. Broncos up by 4 on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and USD 230. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Spring Hill, call 913-592-5552 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Here we go, fourth quarter, and the Wildcats going to start off with a steal by Losi. She can't get it to go the first time. To the corner now, a three on the way by Talley. That one rims out. Prettyman cleans the glass. It's the most chances they've had in one possession all night long, I think. Prettyman a long shot, and that one's no good. And now Weber's going to say that's enough of that. Here we go the other way. Just offensively, the Wildcats have really still, both teams have not been great. There's another good look. Busher on the right side. This time she'll finish. She has been the beneficiary of some very good passes tonight and good movement without the ball to get open. Again for Talley, wide open look at a three. This one's no good. Rebound by Busher, another strong board, a foul. Baker, I believe, going to pick that one up. Her first, team foul number 4. Inbound to Dawson. She'll just push it on up the floor. Give way to Busher. Busher needs somebody to come get it. Nope, there it is. Patience. Oaks moves with it. Her shot no good. Second chance one. That one's no good as well. And knocked it out of bounds. No, saved by Losi. Man, a tough one there by Kaylee Oaks. Other end of the floor, Baker. 6:50 to play. Here's a three. Kind of up and good by Kuhlman. And you got to watch that three-point shot, man. That could be a big equalizer, and it is so far in this one. It's Kuhlman knocks it in. I've had 5 threes in this game. That's pretty big when you haven't turned out 30 points. So they have 15, half their output coming from behind the arc. Good defense by Baker and a stop. And now a foul going to be called on Dawson. She'll pick up her second, team foul number 5. Wildcats seeking their chance. They're sensing their chance a little bit. They'll take a timeout. We'll take it with them. We're back in 30 seconds on Spring Hill Sports Live.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
6:20 to play in the ball game. Broncos up by 3. They've trailed by as many as 10. They've led by as many as 4. No, led by as many as 7, rather. Right now they're clinging to this 3-point lead. Wildcats starting to feel a little bit of a sense of urgency. They were pretty complacent in that third quarter, but, man, they've got a little spark coming out of here in this fourth. In the 3-point bucket, they are drawing it up, trying to get it. Darn near conceded the paint in this one and trying to do it from downtown. Shot no good, and there's a good reason why. And there's a good play defensively by Delaney Talley. Here at the elbow is Kuhlman. Her shot up no good, and another rebound by Busher. She'll probably be in double digits on the rebound side of things, and she's already in double digits scoring-wise. This is a pretty good Spring Hill team, and I'm telling you what, the youth on this particular team and then I'm a little biased because I've got an 8th grade daughter, but there's some youth coming up. This Spring Hill girls basketball team's in pretty good shape. They're playing pretty good basketball right now. Oakes, scoop, left hand, good. What a take by the senior. Kaylee Oakes lays it in with the left hand. And Oakes was 6 points here in this one. 7 points, rather. Tally pump fake. Around at the elbow. Baker, she'll step just back beyond three-point range. No good. And Oakes is there for the rebound. Near steal it is. The Wildcats are better off trying to let the Broncos rebound it and then try to steal it on the outlet. That's what they've done and had the most success with. Out goes Callan. And out goes Dawson. Also out is Weber briefly. In comes Freegon, Murray, and Bond. Lorelei Harris coming in as well. So 4 new bodies on the floor. The only one that stays is Busher. Kaylee Oakes comes out. Just under 5 minutes to play in the ball game. Tally again. Scoop off. Here's Mindstead. Hadn't been in much. She gets stolen away by Bond. Good heads up play there by Bond. Bond on the left side. She'll stop 10 feet out. Off the glass. No good. Boy, that one used it all. And saved, but out of bounds off the Wildcats. They say Mindstead touched it last. A fortunate bounce of the ball there for Spring Hill with 4:42 to play in the game. Inbound deep for Harris. She'll shoot it up and she'll be fouled, and Lorelei Harris will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Harris hasn't had a ton of opportunities at the free throw line. Averaging just shy 3 points per contest. And the first one's up and good by Harris. Prettyman picks up her 4th personal foul with that one. She'll check out. And Baker comes back in for the Wildcats with 4:40 to go. No good on the second one from Harris. Coleman. Tally on the left side. Stopped by Bond. Now working is Baker. She'll throw one up. That rim's out. Rebound pulled out of there by Bond. Bond going the other way. On the right side. Busher. Go hard pass. At this point in the game, up by this margin, you just kind of make sure your pass is guaranteed. No need to force it. They've had some good ones, and that's led to this. That was an anticipated foul call there. So foul's called on Busher. Or just her second. Freegon's out. Now Mindstead, she tries to force one up. Rebound pulled out of there by Busher. Now you try to take some time. Be patient in the half court. Make sure it's a high percentage shot and a high percentage pass. Like that one's not bad. There Busher gets poked out though. A good play defensively by the Wildcats, and now Baker. 3:35 to play. Broncos feel like they should feel like they have all the momentum. That's one Busher got away with. Now a foul going the other way, and Broncos should feel like they have all the momentum. It seems like that, but this is still a very close game. A couple of possessions difference. Harris picks up her second personal foul. It's team foul number 7. So that's going to send Mindstead to the free throw line to shoot 1-on-1. First one's up and good. Mindstead very quiet tonight. Just the 1 point, now 2, all from the free throw line as you have to make one from the field. Both of those, though. 4-point game. Broncos need a bucket here. 3:21 to play. Need to run some clock and get a bucket. There's a dish. Bond right back up. Blocked, saved. Good play there by Ava Baker. But then another save by Bond into the hands, and they'll have it back. Here they go. Wildcats going the other direction. Pinball machine there. Tally Stopped it, walked with it, got away with a beautiful walk. Broncos will get it back, however. Now Weber against Losi. Here's Oaks. To Bond for three. Bond, no good. Here's Busher. She'll put it back. She is fouled, and Sydney Busher will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Busher, probably some of her biggest minutes of the season, longest minutes of the season. Again, without Kate Milroy, the rotation's a little off. Coach has done a very good job getting girls in and out of the game, and he has had basically somebody at the score table all night long checking in to replace somebody. And in comes Coral Cowan. Busher, 13 points. Missed them both, did Busher. Still a 4-point game. Right corner for Talley. Here's Kuhlman. Now Baker. Broncos need a couple more stops. Mindstead in the paint. She'll force one up. No good. And rebound pulled out of there by Weber. Kick back outside. Coral Cowan for three on the way. No good. But rebound by Busher. Busher will back her way in there. She'll put it up and on with her left hand. Sydney Busher, 15 points, 35-29. To the right corner. On the right side, Kuhlman looking to attack. Now here's Mindstead. She'll pull up. Jordan Mindstead is over tonight, I think. She's had enough. This has been not her night. Just 3 points, all from the free throw line. Oaks. Weber, little runner, pushed it up too much. Juice on that one, and rebound pulled out of there by Kuhlman. Running the floor. Kuhlman stepped through. She's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. So at the free throw line, Kuhlman. Subs for the Wildcats. That second one's no good. Prettyman's nearly there for one of the few offensive rebounds they've had in the night. Fadeaway by Baker, no good. Rebound by Ross, and now a loose ball, and it should be a jump ball, and that is in favor of the Wildcats. With 1:02 to play. To the corner, Ross. Closed out nicely by Weber. Here's Baker again for three. This one's no good. And rebound by Oaks. 53 seconds to play. First time at double digits in the career for Sydney Busher. She got 15 on the night. Up in front court. And nearly a steal right there. Still loose ball. Knocked around. And a traveling violation going to be called on the Wildcats. This has been a knockdown drag out of a ball game. I mean, Caden, I played college football, and I don't think I'm tough enough to play basketball in the Frontier League.
It's pretty scrappy.
Pretty scrappy. Timeout, we'll take it. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Your locally owned hometown Allstate agent is Libby Clark. Now at her new location in downtown Spring Hill, Libby and her staff are passionate about the people they serve, helping them protect what matters most. With 24-hour customer service and options for online and in-person appointments, the Libby Clark Agency is the small-town agent you've grown to love, with the experience and products you'd expect from an industry-recognized premier agency. Visit them at their new location in downtown Spring Hill, just 1 block off Main on Hale, or call 913-686-6205.
35-30, Broncos lead by 5, trying to hold on here for the final 33 seconds. Don't forget, tomorrow we're in action with the Spring Hill Invitational. Pre-game coverage will start at 4:30. Tip-off scheduled for 4:45. There is a game before that, so that time could fluctuate just a little bit as the Broncos take on Mill Valley. Do apologize, we weren't able to get last night's on. Technical difficulties. I'm fascinated every time this works, so... And I'm the guy who makes it work, and it still fascinates me every time. Quick foul called on Ava Baker to get some shots going as they'll send Kaylee Oakes to the free throw line. Oakes, pretty good free throw shooter, near 70%, so pick your poison there. Oakes with 7 points in the ball game. So at the free throw line is Oakes. Again, if you're just joining us or missed part of this game, as Oakes knocks down the first one, Broncos dug an early 10-0 hole. I mean, Louisburg got off the bus. They were ready to play, and they played well. Addison Ross with 8 points to start things. That's it. She made the first 8 points of the game and has not scored since that point as Oakes misses the second one. It's still a 2-possession game, though, with that bucket. It was before, but now 2 threes take it. And Busher picks up her third personal foul. She's the storyline of this one is Busher. She got 9 points at halftime. She got 6 here in the second half, and that's 15. Just 1 of 4 from the free throw line, but and rebound-wise, I almost guarantee it's double figures. Out goes Murray, out goes Busher. Collins back into the ball game, so is Lorelai Harris for Spring Hill. And Baker at the free throw line to shoot the front side of a 1-on-1. She knocks down the first one. Baker had 5 first-quarter points as well and has yet to score until that bucket right there as well. It's just been kind of a dry spell all the way around. In fact, Louisburg right now with just 3 second-half field goals in this one. They do take a timeout and only down by 4, so there's still a game going on. They're trying to get it. It's another full timeout. We'll take another 30. We're back at 30 seconds on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Auction Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
(36-32). Broncos trying to hold on here for a big Frontier League win over a rival in Louisburg. Wildcats trying to kind of survive here. They have not played well, but I mean, they're within striking distance. Broncos are trying to deal without one of their best players, and it's just kind of been one of those just be tough ball games. Now, if you're Spring Hill, you need to hit your free throws down the stretch. That has not been a big part of their game here in the second half. Broncos 7 attempts at the free throw line. They have made 3 of those. So 3 out of 7 is not great. Five out of 12 on the night from the stripe for the Broncos. Foul was called on Baker, her second. 1-and-1 for Weber, up and good. Broncos drew that play up to get it into the hands of Weber. Weber made them both. She's 5 out of 8 on the night from the stripe. Wright gets it to Tally. She can't finish. Busher with yet another field goal, or a rebound rather. 15 seconds, and they will foul Weber, and that'll about ice the cake right there. And it's another 1-and-1 here for Jenna Weber. Near 80% free throw shooter. She's made her last 3. She double figures with 10 points a night as well. And she knocks down the front side of the 1-on-1. So she has made her average. She averages 10.3, so can't ask much more of that from your leading scorer. Shot up, no good. Good, another beautiful rebound. I mean, the post from Spring Hill have just played a dominant game of the paint in this game as Oaks will run out the clock. The Broncos will get the win here. Broncos move to 6-3 on the season. Putting together a nice campaign here with the Wellsville tournament coming up next. We'll have that for you as we'll travel to Wellsville for those games next week. So put that on your calendar. We'll put that out later this week as well once that bracket is made available to us. But the Broncos should have a big head of steam and maybe one of the favorites going into that Wellsville tournament coming up next week. We'll recap this one, get your final numbers, and get out of here for tonight as we kick off the Shoemaker Collision postgame show. Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center, Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center. They work with all insurance companies, can get you back on the road in no time. To learn more, visit them online at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095. We'll recap another Bronco win when we come back on the Shoemaker Collision and Repair postgame show on Spring Hill Sports Live.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. Or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453. Pankey Plumbing in Spring Hill is a proud supporter of Bronco Athletics. Keeping your plumbing system in good shape can do wonders for your property's value and lifespan. Get exceptional plumbing services when you hire the plumbing specialist at Pankey Plumbing. At Pankey Plumbing, they take pride in their work and guarantee the best plumbing services in the shortest time possible at the most reasonable price. To learn more, give them a call at 913-568-8201 or visit PankeyPlumbing.com. Go Broncos! When it comes to helping people with their finances, a cookie-cutter approach doesn't work. That's why you need Kim Thompson at Prudential Financial in Spring Hill. Kim knows that everyone's different. She'll listen to you and discuss your hopes and dreams, allowing you to focus on what's important. At Kim Thompson Financial, they focus on protecting your family, saving for retirement, living in retirement, financial strategy, saving for education, and your small business. To learn more, visit Kim Thompson Prudential Financial at the corner of Victory and Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-5573.
Back out here on the post-game show. Broncos get the win here. Final score 40-32. Was that the final score? I didn't write it down. I always do, and they took it off the board here. But they get the win. That's all that matters. I believe that was it. 40-32. Broncos get the win. They advance to 6-3 on the year and will, again, have a head of steam heading into the Wellsville tournament. We're in the midst of the Shoemaker Collision post-game show here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Let's take a look at some of those final numbers for both the Broncos and the Wildcats. Wildcats, again, started off like wildfire. They had a 10-0 run to start things behind Addison Ross, but then she went pretty cold after that. And so the Broncos started their run. Right after the Wildcats had a 10-0 run, then the Broncos went on a 7-0 run, and that kind of stopped everything. That allowed them to go on the run that gave them the lead. And since that point, they really did pour it on them. Louisburg, real cold from the field, just unable to really muster much offense. And that is what allowed the Broncos to climb back into it and then get to win as they finished this one with the victory 40-32. That was their largest margin in the entire game, was 8 points. And that's how they finished this one. Nobody in double figures for the Wildcats, 8 points from Addison Ross. So there you have it. She scored the first 8 points of the game, and that was the most any player scored in the game. So once that happens, it's going to be tough to win some games if nobody else can score after that point. And so Ross finishes with 8, 7 points from Ava Baker, 6 points from Breanne Kuhlman, 5 points from Emma Losi, 3 points from Delaney Talley, and 3 points from Jordan Meinstead, all from the free throw line for the Wildcats, who dropped to 4-5 on the year. For Spring Hill, again, who moved to 6-3, 12 points from Jenna Weber, but 15 points tonight from Sydney Busher, a career high for her. 8 points for Kaylee Oakes, 3 points for Lorelei Harris, and 2 points for Tessa Dawson. Again, the Broncos were without. They were without Kate Milroy for a good part of the night as she battled through had an injury early on in this ball game. But the Broncos stepped up pretty big to continue to add points and get the win and climb back into this one and advance to a 6-3 record. And a nice game put together all the way around for the Broncos as they win another one. Again, here, look at the Spring Hill Invitational Basketball Tournament bracket. Spring Hill in action tomorrow. Our pregame coverage will start at 4:30. And tip-off is set for 4:45 here at Spring Hill High School as they'll take on the Mill Valley Jaguars. Again, 4:30 pregame, 4:45 projected start time in that one tomorrow here on Spring Hill Sports Live. That'll do it for us here. For my partner, Caden Carballo and BJ Harris saying so long tonight. Back at it in less than 24 hours here on your home for Bronco Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Live.
You've been watching Spring Hill High School Sports on your home for the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live. Spring Hill Sports Live is presented by Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Also by and be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your home for the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live.